Alrighty, let's come to comfortable cross-legged position. Any pains or injuries before we start? All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang. I have another person coming in. Hi. All right, so I think I'm going to have to take this one off. Sorry, guys. All right, Stephanie, can you hear me properly? Okay, good. All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand downtown Jersey City, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through yogavidya.com, and if you watch this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is Mobility Flow. It's level 1 asanas practice, concentrating on mobility and drills for flexibility. If you have any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. If your hips or your lower back are tight, please elevate, sit up on some blocks, some blankets, so you can find that comfortable, lengthy pulse spine as you find your cross-legged position. Palms face up, fingers come together, mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Rounding evenly through your seat, elongating through your spine, and let your inhales even out with your exhales. Three arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer for bottoms. Pressing the thumbs into your heart back into the thumbs. Lifting the heart up towards the sky. Setting your intention for yoga practice. Devoting the practice to someone or something or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarvavashtan, Sarvavashtan, Gatopiva, Gatopiva, Yaha Smari, Yaha Smari, Pudrikacham, Pudrikacham, Sabahya, Sabahya, Vihyandraha, Vihyandraha, Sachihi, Sachihi. Beginning to open the eyes, palms face up, fingers back together. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. And chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center, drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side, lower back, opposite side, roll center. A few more rounds at your own pace. One more giant circle. Chin back toward the chest. Pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And back to center again. Lifting the chin parallel to the floor. Reach your spine. Extending the legs forward. Separating your feet. Hands supporting to either side and turning your toes toward each other. And then roll them out. Draw in. Go out. Draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Back to center. Switch them around. Inner rotation. And back to center again. Cross your shins. Kick the opposite shin on top. Raise your arms high. Extend. Exhale. Twist to the right. Back to center again. Arms up. Exhale. Twist to your left. Back to center again. Side bends. Right hand down. Left arm overhead. Take it back up. Other side. Back to center again. Legs forward. Forward fold. Grounding your feet. Ankles for your shin. Hips with distance. Grab the front of the shin. On the exhale, draw back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw back and stay rolled back and hold. I hope the recording was fine from the beginning. And then lift back up, draw the shoulders to open, looking upwards, taking a slight back bend here as you draw the shoulders back. Come back to neutral. Grab at the back of the shins, shift back toward the sacrum, and raising your shins parallel to the floor. With your hands supporting, lengthen and bend. Lengthen and bend. Lengthen and bend. Staying here, arms reach forward, keeping your feet close to the floor. Slide the legs forward, draw the knees in. Slide the legs forward, draw the knees in. One more. Slide, draw the knees in. So feet together, knees apart. Grabbing the ankles, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Take it back up. Keep the left heel in. Draw the right heel back, creating a letter S with your legs. Walk your hands over to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And bow forward about halfway. Stopping at the halfway point. Inhale again. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Bow forward a little bit more. And draw back up to center. Keep the legs as they are. Exhale, counter twist to the right. Back to center. Swing the right leg all the way around for seated spinal twist. Now, if your hips are really tight and your left heel drawn in for the full pose, it's very difficult for you to ground the right feet. Then you can extend the left leg forward so you can ground both feet evenly to the floor. That is important. Right hand behind you for support. Left arm is up. Inhale. Exhale, twist. All right, so left leg forward, modified position. Easier for your tighter hips to ground down. Full pose. Left heel drawn in. Whatever leg variation you have, keep it. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist. Back to center again. Release your legs. And then shake it out just a little bit. All right, come back to center. Soles of feet together, knees apart. Grabbing the ankles, draw the heels in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. coming back up. Same thing this time. Feet separated, about hips width. Grab the front of the shins. On the exhale, round it back and hold. Inhale, lift, broaden, and hold. Back to center, walk your feet in together, grab the back of the legs, shift back toward the sacrum, raise your shins parallel to the floor. Once you steady your balance, lengthen and bend. Lengthen and bend. Lengthen and bend. Stay bending. Feet are off the floor. Extend the arms forward. Keep your feet close to the floor. Slide the legs forward. Draw the knees in. Slide the legs forward. Draw the knees in. Slide forward. Draw the knees in. Draw the knees together. Feet together. Knees apart. Keep the right heel in. Swing the left leg back. Walk your hands over to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Bow forward halfway. Stopping at the halfway point. Inhale again. Exhale, twist deeper. Bow forward even more. Inhale, take it back up. Keep the legs as they are. Exhale, counter twist to your left. Back to center again. Seated spinal twist. Swing the left leg all the way around. For the full variation, left leg over, right heel drawn in, left hand behind you, right arm up, and twist. If you're taking the half variation, because grounding both feet down evenly is difficult, right leg extended, right arm up, and twist. So you have two choices. Inhale back to center. Exhale, counter twist. Back to center again. Extend both legs forward. Shake it out. Separate your feet about max width distance. Take the arms up high, extend, exhale, reaching forward, grabbing the inner feet or anywhere to the inner legs for resistance. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Release, coming back up. Take the feet a little bit wider. Left hand behind you for support, right arm forward, bend your right elbow. Inhale, draw the right elbow back. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist left. Stay twisting left. Right hand to outer left leg. Left hand behind you. Inhale, re-lengthen your spine. Exhale, deepen the twist. Take it back to center. Right hand to your floor, left arm forward, bend your left elbow, second side. Draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist. Stay twisting. Then left hand to outer right leg, right hand slightly further back behind you. Inhale, re-lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Square back to center. Left hand to the floor, right arm forward. You're going to center your torso over your left leg. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Keep a lengthy spine. Exhale, lean forward with a neutral spine, hinging at the hips. So we're going to come up and down 3 times. Inhale, release. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Inhale, release. Exhale, go even deeper and stay there. Grab the left foot with your right hand. Re-lengthen and on the exhale, pull into your left foot and draw forward even more. Yeah, if you need to bend your left knee a little bit, you can bend your left knee. All right, so the modification, good work there, Ruby, is if your hamstrings are tight, you can always bend the left knee to draw forward. All right, so that lesser tension to the back of the left leg might give you a more effective forward fold. Inhale, come back to center, switch sides. Right hand to the floor, left arm forward. You're squaring your torso over your right leg. Inhale, lengthen, neutral spine. Exhale, keep that neutral spine, hinge at the hips to draw forward. Inhale, come back up a little bit. Exhale, draw forward, going forward a little bit more deeply. Inhale, come up. Exhale, maintaining that neutral spine, draw forward even more, grabbing the right foot with the left hand. Then re-lengthen your spine. Chances are you've rounded already. Exhale, deep in the fold. Inhale, gently take it back up. If you have more space, go a little bit wider. This time, left arm to inside the left leg, right arm reaching out, right arm overhead. On the exhale, side bend to your left. We'll come up and down 3 times as well. Inhale, lift up and release a little bit. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Inhale, come up, release a little bit. Exhale, go even deeper, and you're going to hold it. Either keep your left arm extended, reaching out, or you can bend your left arm. Press your left tricep to inner left leg and the left forearm to the floor for support, and then extend. If you have the range to bind the right hand to your left foot, go ahead and take it. Otherwise, just keep reaching right arm out to the side. Totally your choice. Alrighty, starting to release, make your way back up. Let's switch sides. Press your right arm to inner right leg, expand the left arm out, and then gently side bending over to the right, up and down 3 times. Inhale, lift a little bit. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Inhale, lift a little bit. Exhale, go to your deepest. As you extend out, either keep your right arm extended, pressing your arm to the inside of the foot, or bend your right elbow, forearm comes down, and it's the tricep that presses into the inner right leg. Extending your left arm over, or binding the hand to the foot if you have that bind. Start to release, make your way back up. This time, hands outer rotation, slightly back behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Broaden your shoulders, draw the shoulders back. I'll give you a side view this time. All right, so you want to go into the back bend first with your middle and upper back. Then you want to take the gaze to look forward a little bit, coming back to a slightly more neutral position. Press your fingers into the floor. Hinge at the hips to lean forward. So try not to round the spine, but instead keep a slight middle upper back bend. Keep pressing into your fingers to lean forward, hinging at the hips. You're going to start to feel the tension to the back of the legs and the inside of the legs. As you lean forward, your lower back will start to do more and more work. Now, once you get to a certain point and you feel like maybe moving your hands forward will give you better support, move your hands forward. So again, once you move your hands forward, try not to round the spine immediately, but instead resist by lifting the upper back. And then gently working your way forward with more and more forward folding, but keeping as much lower back stretch and a neutral spine as possible. Alrighty, begin to make your way back up. Lift the torso back up with your hands to the inner thighs above your knees. Pull up and your knees will bend. Soles of feet together, knees apart. You're going to take your feet a little bit further forward. You can grab the inner feet or thread the arms underneath. And then round your spine to draw forward into a very easy forward fold. All right, let's make your way back up. Draw your heels in just a little bit more. Right yogic toe lock. Middle index fingers grab hold of the inside of the right big toe to grab hold of the toe. Then shift back. You can take your left hand to the floor for support. Extend the right leg out. And then slowly start to open out the heel to the right side. right? If you need to keep a bend to the knee because you don't have the full extension of the leg, that is fine. The best you can. Or bend of the knee. Stay here for another few breaths. For those of us who have more mobility, you can bend your right knee, grab the heel, and extend. And by grabbing the heel to extend, you actually have to raise your heel higher, right? Which is a different level of flexibility. Alrighty, let's start to break. Draw the right heel in. Right heel stays in, yogic toe lock, middle index fingers. Grab hold of the inside of the big toe, all right? And then lifting up, right hand to floor for support. Start to extend the left leg out to the side. Right? A slight bending of the knee if you need it. Just work on extension the best you can. And for those of you with better flexibility, hand to heel and extend. All right, starting to release, bend the left knee. So this time, taking yogic toe lock to the big toes. All right, I'm going to shift back toward the sacrum and balance on your sacrum. So as you start to extend the legs out, again, you can keep your knees bent if you need. If you have full extension, take full extension. Best you can. Best you can. Or maybe there's good enough, right? Yeah. Right. So thank you, Shomu, for that demonstration. For those of you who are struggling with yogic toe lock, maybe grabbing the back of the legs is good enough. And of course, for those of you with better flexibility, hand to heels and extend even more. Good. Right. Nice. Okay. That happens too. All right, starting to release. Right? So in a way, this is the same as this, right? Except it's harder because you're balancing on your sacrum, right? It's the same thing. All right, extending legs forward. This time, legs together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Grabbing your feet, ankles, or your shins. And again, if you need to bend your knees to find the lower back stretch, then do that. If you can take the full extension of your spine to draw forward, then you can really feel for the lower back stretch. All right, make your way back up. You're going to bend your knees a little bit and pivot to your heels. Hands to the floor. You're going to press down, lift your seat. And then, to the best of your abilities, you're going to draw the seat back and extend the legs. And then you're going to draw the seat forward and lift to the best of your abilities. Draw the seat back and lift. Draw the seat forward and lift. Draw the seat back and lift. Best you can, that's where you stay. You might want to bend your knees a little bit more, which then extends your legs a little bit more. So maybe you just stay here and just lift. And that's good enough. Okay? Right. So that was the point also. If your arms are shorter like mine, this is about the best I can do. But with the assist of my knees bending, it gives me a little bit more height. I really have to curl my spine to draw back. For those of us with monkey arms, right? If your arms are really long, basically I'm going to pretend with my fingers, and you're higher, and your feet are not touching down. This pose is a lot easier to do. So, depending on your proportions, maybe Ivan might be pretty easy, right? Because your arms are pretty long. But otherwise, by bending your knees, pressing your hands down and lifting your seat, maybe you can just roll forward and back, and this is all you can get. This is fine. But if you can curl your spine a little bit more and draw back a little bit more, you can do that and pendulate forward and back. All right, so notice what this is doing, right? A lot of arms, a lot of core. Because when you draw back, when you lift, it's a lot of core. But as you draw forward, it's a lot of shoulder movements. Okay? All right, let's break. Cross your shins. Walk your hands forward. Down dog. Walk it out, side to side. All right. Come back to stillness and down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward between your hands, low lunge. Let's stay in your low lunge, coming to your fingertips. All right, once you have your hands supporting and your left toes are tucked under, I want you to lean the hips forward and dip the hips down a little bit. And go really strongly into your left thigh, left quads. And you're going to release the action a little bit. 3 times. Lunge deeply into it. Let the hips sink. And then release that action a little bit. One more. Lunge deeply. Then release that action. Crescent moon. Left knee comes down. Extra padding to your left knee if you need to. All right? With your blankets, your towels, or double folding your mat. Left side towards center. Walk your hands to the top of the thighs. And then lunge the hips forward. Good. Then press your hands into your thighs. Lean the upper torso back and gently looking up. Then take the arms up high, Venus Mudra. All right, release your hands to the inside of the right foot. Turn your right toes out at an angle with your hands supporting. Same thing. You're going to lean the hips forward and dip your hips. And then release the action just a little bit. Lean the hips forward and dip. Release the action a little bit. Lean forward and dip and stay there. Left hand stays down. Right arm up and behind you to twist. If this is easy and it's good, then you're moving on. Otherwise, stay here with the left leg extended. If you're bending your left knee to bind the hand to the foot, take it. All right, start to release your binds if you have your binds. Then everyone raise your right arm up over the right ear, stretching toward the left side. Then raise your right arm straight up and bend your right elbow a little bit, threading the needle. On the exhale, thread underneath. We'll come up and down 3 times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lift. This time, exhale, thread, and you're going to stay there. Press your right hand to the floor, and then as you move your right hand to your left side, bend your left elbow, getting your shoulder and your cheek closer and closer toward the floor. Right? You don't have to touch all the way down. You're just working on sinking into the upper torso to take the shoulder stretch, upper back stretch. All right, let's start to square back. Turn the right toes forward, hands to either side of the right foot. Tuck the left toes under and forward fold over your right leg for your pyramid, using your hands to block if you need. So Ruby, if you'd like, you can take your water bottle and just put your hands softly on top, and that will give you support so you can really concentrate on safely lengthening your right leg. And so you can use that water bottle as your apparatus if you need to, okay? Bend the front knee, half moon. Right hand forward about a foot, a little bit off to right side. Tip forward to balance on the right leg. Reach your left heel back, reach your left arm up. As you stack the left side over your right, you're opening the torso to your left side. Stay on the right leg, revolve half moon, left hand down, square off your hips. Right arm up to twist. Begin to step the left foot all the way back. Circle up and around for warrior two. Then lengthen your front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, warrior two, 3 times. Lengthen your front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Lengthen your front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Side angle. You can take the right arm to top the right leg or the hand to the floor, left arm reaching up. A yin, front knee is bending. Yeah. Inhale all the way back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, triangle. Right hand to the top of the shin to modify, or the hand to the floor if you can touch down easily. All right, so depending on the right hamstring flexibility, you may or may not be able to touch down to the floor. Take back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot, right foot stepping back plank, and lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Belly lowered, stay on the floor, and hold it here. Lower almost all the way down. Press into your hands, lift up a little higher. Belly lowered away from the floor, and hold. Lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. If you have full extension of your arms for cobra, take it. And release. Child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. Down dog. And from the down dog, inhale, raise your left leg up, 3-legged dog. Step the left foot forward, low lunge. All right, so find a comfortable low lunge with the right heel reaching back. And then once you're set, lean the hips forward and dip. And then release that action a little bit. Lean forward and dip deeper. Release that action a little bit. Lean forward and hold this time. Good. Then taking your right knee down, extra padding to your right knee if you need to, and then hands to the top of the thighs. Once you have the hands supporting, lean the hips forward a little bit more, get deeper into your right quad stretch, and we're going to hold it here for a few breaths. Then press your hands into your thighs, lean the upper torso back. And then when you're ready, take the arms up. Start to release your hands to either side of the left foot. Tuck the right toes under. Shift back into half split. You're lining up the hips over your right knee. Flex your left foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Begin to release. As you release, just step the left foot down. Turn the left toes out at an angle. Left thigh also turns out. Hands to the floor. Right hand to the floor. Inhale. Left arm up and twist. Half palm behind you. And if you went further to bind the hand to the foot, go ahead and take it. All right, if you have the bind, release your bind. Everyone, raise your left arm up over the left ear, pointing toward the right side for the side stretch. Then take your left arm straight up and bend your left elbow a little bit. Thread the needle. Left arm underneath your right. Inhale, lift back up 3 times. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. This time, exhale, twist, threading the needle. Left hand can come to the floor. Then as you bend your right elbow, keep reaching left hand to your right side. Keep drawing your left shoulder, left cheek toward the floor. Begin to walk it back in. Turn the left toes back forward, framing your left foot with your hands. Tuck the right toes under and folding forward over your left leg, pyramid. Using your hands to block if you feel you need. All right, half moon. Bend your left knee. Left hand forward about a foot, lobe off to left side. As you shift forward to balance on the left leg, reach your right heel back, reach your right arm up. So you're stacking your right side over your left, extending through the right heel back and right arm up. Stay on the left leg, revolve half moon. Right hand comes to the floor, square up your hips. Left arm reaching up to twist. When you're ready to break, step the right foot all the way back and circle it up to Warrior Two. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, Warrior Two. Lengthen to reach up, Warrior Two. Lengthen, reach up. Warrior Two, reverse warrior. Left arm up and back. Side angle. Left arm to top of the left leg or the hand to the floor, right arm up. Inhale, take it back up, reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg, triangle. Left hand to top of the shin or to the floor, right arm up. Inhale, take it all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Hands alongside the rib cage, 3 progressive cobras again. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra, holding it here. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher and holding it there. Lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. If you have full extension of your arms for cobra. Exhale all the way down, child's pose, seat toward the heels and fold. Stay on your shins, walk your hands in to lift your torso up. Then walk your hands slightly back as you lean the torso back as well. Lift your chest, broaden your shoulders, draw the head back. Keep your hands as they are, and just lift the feet away from your heels. So there's a modified way of coming into a camel pose. Take the feet back down. Come back up to vertical position with your torso. Right hand to the floor, left arm is up and side bend. Slide the right hand further out, go a little bit deeper. Slide the right hand further out, go even deeper. Make your way back up. Left hand down, right arm up, side bending over to your left. Slide the left hand further out, go deeper. Slide the left hand even further and go even deeper. Take it back up. Walk your hands forward, down dog. Left heel up. Draw the left knee in for pigeon. Land the shin to the floor, pointed toe position. Into right knee further back, lowering your hips. Walk your hands back. Let's stay here with your hands supporting to either side and just lift your torso and lean it back with the back bend, gently looking up. So feel like you're almost like you're puffing up your chest as you lean the upper torso back and drawing your shoulders back. And then begin to walk your hands forward. You can come to your forearms. You can make pillows with the hands. All right, beginning to lift your torso back up. Walk your hands over toward the right. Take your right forearm down and extend through your left fingertips. So you're on your fingertips, reaching through your left fingertips forward and toward the right side. So crossing over. So you should feel a really nice stretch into your left side. Left arm, left shoulder, left ribs. Now, as you keep extending and feeling for that stretch, if you're looking for more intensity into your left shoulder, let the left shoulder descend toward the floor. All right, beginning to walk it back in, lift the torso back up. Take the left feet down, swing the right leg forward. Let's cross your right shin forward over your left, taking a regular cross-legged position. Take the hands back behind you. Outer rotation, hands slightly back. Lift your chest, broaden, and gently take the gaze looking upwards towards the sky. So it's a mid and upper back bend. Your upper back is engaging toward each other. So you're really feeling for expansiveness through your collarbones, the pectorals, opening of the throat, going into a mid and upper back bend. Come back to neutral, walk it back in. Right hand stays to the floor, left hand to grab the right knee and twist. For those of you who are feeling like you have a little bit more mobility, maybe think about your left elbow to the right knee and hooking the elbow to the knee and twist. So there is a slight leaning forward with your torso, and you shorten your arm. So notice that twist is going into a different part of your mid and upper back. I'm also feeling it on my lower back. All right, release. Make your way back up. Again, hands back behind you. Lift the chest. Gaze upwards. Come back to more neutral position. Left hand stays to floor. Right hand to outer left leg. Re-lengthen on the inhale. Exhale, twist. Your choice to stay here or lean forward a little bit, hooking your right arm to left knee and using that to twist deeper. All right, release, back to center. Swing the right leg all the way back through that pigeon. Walk it back to the down dog and pedaling out the legs. All right, so we're just moving the body differently at different angles to feel for different stretches. All right, so as one of my teachers, Allison West, says all the time, when it's not the same, it's not the same. Right? It might look similar, but it's not the same. All right, second side, right leg up. Draw the right knee in, land that shin to the floor, pigeon. Angle out the right thigh, into left knee, further back. Make sure your hips are nice and level. Walk your hands back, elongate through the spine. Let's stay here for a few breaths, right? So you're using the resistance of the hands to the floor to draw the shoulders back, lift the sternum upwards, taking a mid and upper back bend as you engage upper back, opening up the throat. All right, gently start to make your way forward. Forearms down or making pillows with the hands, resting your forehead. All right, walk back in, lifting your torso up. Angle your torso over to your left, and left forearm comes down for support with the right hand, right fingertips. Reach forward and toward the left. So now you're going into your right arm, right shoulder, right side stretch. Once you have that extension, if you want more intensity into your right shoulder, let the right shoulder descend toward the floor. And so with that pressure going down, you're going to feel a lot more stretch into your shoulder joint. Make sure your right arm is actively reaching out. You're not collapsing into the arm. All right, so when you reach your right arm out and you're stretching, and then you let the right shoulder descend a little bit, you're still getting the active stretch through your right arm, but you're also going for more intensity. All right, beginning to walk it back in. Lift the torso back up, and then as you take the right seat down, swing the left leg around. A cross-legged position with the left shin on top of this time. All right, hands together in prayer, interlace your fingers, press your palms forward as you round. Lift and lean back just a little bit. Release your hands back behind you, and then turn your fingertips away and lift. Come back to neutral. You're going to interlace your fingers with the knuckles pressing to the floor. You're going to lift again. And then on the exhale, as you draw forward to bow forward, if you have a lot of mobility, your knuckles can reach up and overhead. Otherwise, you're just leaning forward. If you have a lot of mobility into your hips and then into your spine, maybe your head can touch down. So it all depends on your flexibility. Good, Ruby. All right, keep reaching your knuckles up and overhead. Go into your shoulder stretch. There you go. Nice. All right, so depending on our range of motion, your shape could be very different. All right, lifting back up, release. Hands together in prayer, interlace with the opposite thumb on top. Press your palms forward and round. Lift up. Reach your arms, your palms up and slightly back, as far back as you can. Releasing your hands back behind you, and again, fingertips rolled back. Lift your chest, broaden. And then release action a little bit. This time interlace with the opposite thumb on top, pressing your knuckles to the floor. Lift the chest, broaden, gaze up. And then making your way forward into the forward fold. So again, depending on your flexibility and your extension, maybe the forehead or the crown of the head touches to the floor. Maybe you're hovering in space. Depending on the shoulder flexibility, your knuckles can be way up and overhead or really far back. And make your way back up, release. Extending the legs forward. Reach your arms up. Let's take a forward fold once again. Grabbing the feet, ankles or your shins. Re-lengthen your spine. Exhale, deep in the fold. Make your way back up with your hands supporting. Lowering onto your back. Recline twisting. Draw the left knee in, left arm out to a T or downwards alongside the hips, and twist to the right. Back to center again, switch legs, switch arms, twist the other direction. Back to center again, hugging both knees in. And then when you're ready, step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward, Shavasana. Sign of relaxation. Toes are gently turning out, arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes are closed. Beginning to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions, and then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position, and let's take the non-domination on top. Reconnecting to an even seat, lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here this morning. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.